Okay. So hello everyone. So I'm super excited we are back. Oh, Massindria is on. That's what it was. Somebody we're missing somebody else's. Massindria, Toika, Paula, and Francesca. Those are the other and Kita. So 5 more people. So there's 10 of y'all in the director right now. Okay. And y'all know what we did last meeting. This meeting, I really want us to focus on practicing what we're going to be saying. Okay, because our launches, y'all, you know, every day comes by really fast and we have to be prepared for the launch. All right, especially now that this director's challenge is going on. But before we even knew about the director's challenge, we already had this set in stone. Like, that's how you know I'm okay. So hold on, let me make sure everybody's muted. And then once you guys want to talk, you guys can unmute yourself. So has anybody written down like their script or like taking some notes from the opportunity call that I sent from Coach Stormy or from the other opportunity calls from 1,000 families? Because today I want at least 3 to 4 people to practice today, and then tomorrow we'll do another practice with another set of people. Because I'm excited, y'all.
Down like how she talked about her story first, and then she kind of tied it in how she meant got incorporated with TLC, and then I wrote down like kind of like what she said about the products and stuff.
Yeah, in that video, she did a lot of edifying. A lot. She went to talking about Daryl, to talking about Damon, to talking about Anna Contero. She did a lot of edifying. So that's what I need to do. I want to be able to edify people in my lives when I talk about them. Hello. Who on for? That was some good food. So who's ready to get started? Who want to share their story first about how you guys are going to start your opportunity call? So I'll go first just so that we can get a glimpse. Make it real short and simple. All right. So when you start your opportunity call, as you know, let's go through some of the things that we've been learning from Team Heat. For anybody that's on Team Heat, y'all already know what's up. Like Diana said, you got to start off with excitement and have that energy. So when you starting off your live, start it with some music, get your people on, you know, clapping it up, getting excited, getting them intrigued, okay? And sending the live out to them. Okay, because you got to start off and bring the excitement. Then you want to go in and tell your story. Hey, everybody. My name is Kaylani. I'm 23 years old. Okay. I got started in Total Life Changes October of 2019. And I get into my story as to why I got started and where I came from. You know, I got started in October. I was following Coach Stormy since February, and I got aligned with her. Okay. Then when I saw her post that that picture with her stomach in her back, I was like, well, I got to get on these products. Right. But my story changes like every so often because, you know, sometimes I feel like it's a lot of the same people. So I like to switch it up because there's just so much that's in my story. You know, we all have so much that's in our story. Shalonda, the story you told me about, you know, how you were at a certain weight and then your weight picked up and then you're like, oh no, you're at a point where this is just too much. That was an amazing story, girl. That story will close so much people. That story will have people signing up left and right. That story was so amazing. Hey, Francesca. So if you need to go back and rewatch that live just to get that story, even though I know you know your own story, that is a really great way to get started with your call.
Okay, I'll go back and watch it.
Because I really like how you were transparent with everybody. You don't have to go into too much detail because you don't want it to be too long. But I really enjoyed how you were just being honest and transparent. You said that you're quite tall. You said that you felt like you're putting on weight and all of it was just going to your stomach. So you needed to make a decision. You know, so I really like that. So, because I didn't get to hear everybody's story. Like Charbel told me her story as well. You know, she's in military as well. She was always active like you. You said you was always active, always working out, but it's something just wasn't given with you being able to get rid of your stomach. And people got to hear things like that, especially when you do your launch. So, who wants to start off with their story? I'm putting everybody on a 5-minute timer. Okay, you gonna start?
I don't know if I have 5 minutes worth yet.
Oh no, that's okay. You don't have to be 5 minutes. I'm just
Okay.
gonna put everybody on a 5-minute timer.
I just have like bullet points written down.
So we gonna act like we practicing for a launch.
Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Halimas. I'm 23 years old from Oakland, California. In my life, I was always on the go all the time and never really took the time to take care of my own health. I had health problems such as being constipated all the time and just not like energy. And I have dealt with acne as well. So my girl Kay, she hit me up. I got this DM back in, what was that, December? She DM'd me and I was like, who is this person DMing me talking about life, taking my sexiness and confidence back? So then I talked to her and she told me about Total Life Changes. So I was a little skeptical at first, I'm not gonna lie, but I ended up meeting her on my lunch break at work one day. And then she told me a little bit more about, what she does. And she was very transparent with me. And she gave me a sample of the detox tea. And so when I took the tea, I was in awe. But like I still didn't try the products yet. So then fast forward to now, COVID-19 happens and then 6 million Americans are unemployed, which is including me. So then I saw on Instagram, the website, that they were having a free sign up for distributors. And I was just like, this is my time. It's now or never. So then I joined TLC mid-March and I love it. I've been taking NutriBurst and I've been taking NRG and I've been taking the CBD detox tea every day. I feel great. My energy is on 10 all the time. I'm always having more energy to work out. I'm not as tired anymore throughout the day. I don't drink any coffee. I used to drink coffee every single day on the way to work just to stay up. And now with the detox tea, I'm going more regularly. I'm not constipated anymore. And that's all I pretty much have so far.
Okay. So I like the foundation that you have going on. So what I think, just as to critique you, first you got to come in with a little bit more energy. Second, you did good with speaking about it and then edifying me, talking about how you met me and things like that, and that's what got you got started. You were skeptical at first because people need to hear those things too, but also they want to hear a lot more of the health related aspects. So you were talking about your acne and you were talking about your constipation. Like, I'll be honest with people, like very, very straight up and honest. Like, how did your acne make you feel? How did the constipation, you being constipated, make you feel? Like, giving that full transparency. Because like Manaya is very transparent about her acne. She said how she went to so many dermatologists and she just didn't feel like, and that's not saying this is what you felt like, but like for her, like her story was like, she did not have confidence in who she was because like her face was like really bad, and she realized like her face clearing up with the products and things like that. So just that. But yeah, that was a great start. Thank you for being the first volunteer. We're going to keep practicing as this goes along. We're going to do part by part. I want everybody to get their story out, and then we're going to get into, talking about the company and then the products. So everybody, round of applause. Okay. For Halima. All right. So who is about to...
Oh, you muted everybody. Okay.
Yeah, I did, and then I unmuted them. So who's about to who wants to volunteer to go next to share their story? And then you had it written down, which I really love, because you want to have your story so that you know where you're going to talk about. The Zoom's only 45 minutes, y'all. We need volunteers. Oh, y'all are muted. My bad. Somebody said something?
Can you guys hear me? Oh, okay. I'll go next.
Oh, wait. What is happening? Sorry. Wait, who wanted to go? Massindria, what were you saying?
I said, should if nobody go, you might want to go ahead and start picking names out of a hat.
Oh, yeah, I know, right?
Nobody wants to go.
You want to go, Francesca? Okay, go.
That's fine. I haven't really thought about what I'm going to say in my story yet, but
So my name is Francesca. I currently live in Arizona, and I'm 30 right now.
Oh, I'm sorry to cut you off, but when I did that live with you, and y'all, I'm telling you, the lives that you guys are doing with me and the questions that I'm asking, these are stuff that you share. When I did that live with you, you share such amazing things, girl. That live will buy a whole bunch of people buying product because you were so transparent about everything. Like your story with you moving, how you worked it and acted. You lost your trainer. You didn't have him no more. So you got back into, I'm sorry, I'm telling your story. You tell your story, girl. I just really love your story.
Okay, so I was living in the Bay Area. I'm originally from the Bay Area, and when I was living out there, I had started working out. So I went to the gym, and then I met my trainer, and I started training with him on a regular basis. Like we were working out, I think like 3 times a week, maybe. Yeah, about 3 times a week. I was going to the gym every day, but I was working out with him on like a consistent basis, like 3 times a week. So I got into like working out every single day, did that whole thing, and I did that for I think about a year. And then about a year ago, like I want to say February of 2019, 2000 or no January, February 2019. I came to Arizona to visit, and then my friends that I came to visit out here had asked me to just move out here. And so I ended up moving out here. I was supposed to leave in October, or like October, November, like right after my birthday, and I didn't. I ended up moving like spur of the moment type thing. Like I just packed up all my stuff and left. So I ended up moving in April instead of like October, November.
Okay,
And,
so just to stop you there. So with your story, you don't have to add all that because you kind of want to get to the point. So what you could add is like you had your trainer, you were in Bay Area, and then out of the spur of the moment, you and your friends decided to move to Arizona.
Okay.
Okay.
So I ended up moving to Arizona spur of the moment. And when I had moved, I got really lazy with working out, and I fell off with all that. So then I fell off with it, and so I got really lazy and stopped working out. And then fast forward like a couple months later, a couple months after I moved to Arizona, I ended up getting diagnosed with a bunch of like medical problems. So then I got diagnosed with like I'm pre-diabetic, and then I got diagnosed with degenerative disc disease. So I have constant pain in my back, and I also have knee issues and stuff like that. So my doctor suggested to me that I start working out and just like watch what I eat, and pay attention more so to my health, and stop eating like all the junk food. Like I stopped drinking soda for like 2 years, and then I moved out here and I started drinking it again. So she was like, yeah, cut out soda, all this stuff. So since then, like I've kind of been paying attention to how much I work out, and like what I eat. And then I think around like November, December, somehow I can't remember how, but I met Kay, and I started following her.
Girl, the way I've been teaching y'all how to add people is how I found y'all. Okay. Hashtag
right.
Bay Area.
Oh, that's right, because you were in the Bay Area at the time. That's how we found each other.
Mm-hmm.
So I met Kay, and I saw that she was posting about all these products. And then she piqued my interest, and then I want to say, like at first I was kind of skeptical, but then I like started following her, and she was like really getting into it, like constantly like posting everything. So it piqued my interest. And then I want to say about like to mid-March, I decided to go ahead and join. So I kind of joined the program before I even started the products.
Yeah.
But Kay sent me sample products or whatever, and I got that the same day that I had signed up, and that's kind of how this whole thing started. So I've been taking NutriBurst and the CBD detox tea, and then I also have the resolution drops. So that's kind of where I'm at. Like I love the tea and the NutriBurst, and I like the resolution drops too as well. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at right now.
Okay, so I really do love your story because it is something that people need to hear, especially about working out. One thing I know, I think that to critique you, you can emphasize how you know, how you fell off track, but also letting the audience know and letting people know, like, I understand that this is things that people go through, right? That other people suffer from, to let them know, like, I'm sharing this opportunity, or I'm coming to you with this opportunity because I fell off track, and I know that a lot of people fall off track too. I know a lot of people have health issues. I know a lot of people are pre-diabetic, right? Because that's how you allure them in. Because you tell them your story, but also by letting them know that we know there's a lot of people out here with this, and that's why I'm sharing it with y'all.
Okay.
So that is it. But yep, that is great. Thank you so much. Everybody getting themselves ready. Everybody get themselves ready. All right, Shalon the girl, you ready? I see you eating though.
I'll go.
Okay. Don't be nervous, y'all.
Hi, everybody. My name is Shalonda. I'm 30 years old, and I'm from Columbus, Georgia. So before joining the military, I was 135 pounds. I've always been small from my younger age all the way up to about 27. And then once I went to basic training at AIT, I got up to 143. And then once I got to my first duty station, like, life just happened, and I ended up skyrocketing to like 170.2 pounds. So with the military, based off like your height and age, you have to be up under a certain weight. And for me, I have to be up under 171 pounds. And I happen to get up to 170.2. So I've tried other things such as different diets, keto diets. Exercising is not a problem for me. I always work out, but I just felt like the weight wasn't going anywhere. It mostly just went to like my stomach. So I was on Instagram following Kay, and then I reached out to her. I seen some of her lives in the product, and I reached out to her and I told her that, hey, I wanted to try these products. I wanted to join the team. And then so after getting the products, I started with just the original detox tea. And then I eventually, like each week or every like couple of days, I would add a different product. So I added the NutriBurst, and then I added the NRG pills. And then yesterday I started on the resolution drops. So within the first couple of days, I already had started to see a change in my weight. In 5 days, I lost 4 pounds. And so each week, yes. So each week, I've noticed, like, based off me, each time I add a product, I notice a different change within my body, and within my stomach has already started to go down some as well.
Yes. Okay. See, that is great. Your story is inspiring too, because people that probably work out, there's a lot of people that work out and they're not seeing any benefit from working out. They're like, I don't know what's happening, like why I can't see a change, right? So like when we're telling our stories, those are the things we really want to emphasize, is like truly letting the people know, like, I understand that there's people out here that have these problems, and this is why today, on this day, I want to share this with you. Like, you can re-emphasize it, like how you said, you know, I was 135 pre-military, got into the military, I went up to 170, right? My 170.2. You know, your limit is 170, right? You understand, like, people go through that. It's crazy. It's a lot of people that go through stuff like this. And then another thing is that I've learned as a network marketer, when you're doing opportunity calls, you want to ask your audience questions so that they're interactive. So when you, like for your story, when you said, you know, you were 135 and then you went up to 170, you could be like, any of you guys have gained an extra 20 pounds, an extra 50 pounds in your life? Like, do you understand what this feels like? Do you know? Drop some ones in the chat if you are a person that has experienced that. If you're somebody that had gained extra weight, you know, because life caught up to you. Y'all see, I 20 extra pounds caught up to me, y'all. Like, literally. That really, like, those questions really help and keep the people engaged.
Okay.
So if any of you guys have questions, like anything that, you know, in your story that you might can ask them based off of what you said. So like Francesca, anybody been diagnosed or pre-diabetic? Anybody know anybody in their family that's diabetic, right? You want to ask these questions because this is health and wellness. And everybody know everybody that got diabetes. So with that, people going to drop the ones in the chat. They're going to be like, yeah. So now they're going to be more intrigued. Okay? Halima,
Okay.
you know anybody suffering from constipation? You know anybody suffering from their acne, right? Asking those questions so that they can give you a response.
Right.
Okay. Kenya, girl, I'm just looking right in the middle, you right here. You on mute, sis.
I realized that. I was trying to get my story. I wasn't prepared. Okay, y'all forgive me.
You look cute though.
Thank you. You know, I took your advice.
Yes. Okay. Did you get some pictures in?
Huh?
Did you take some pictures?
No, I didn't. I did my 18 my plan for
you task.
and I was on your live.
So after our live, take some pictures because you look good, girl.
Okay.
Yeah, flash on, take some pictures with a little NutriBurst spot on your little tee so you got some content that you could probably post tomorrow. Okay? All right.
Okay. Act like we have some music on.
Okay. Win. Mess everything else. Win. Okay, yes. Hello, everybody.
Hey. Hello, everyone.
Kai always on 10. I said, I swear, Kai always on 10.
What? Always. I'm trying to get there.
No, I had an energy at 4 o'clock. That's why. It didn't wear off yet.
My energy kept me up till 5 something this morning. But okay, so my name is Kenya and I'm 26 years old and I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Woo! So I always been an active person during my school years.
Yes, I met Kenya in high school.
Actually, we went to the same high school and we played flag football. So I always been active with that. And then I did water girl for the football team. So as we all know, when we leave high school, what happens? We slack. We don't do the
There
same
you
thing.
go. You asked them a question.
Right. So we slack and we don't do the things that we used to do. And then obviously, you know, we get older, we have kids and weight come about. You start noticing other problems that you didn't know you had. But in 7th grade, I found out that I had scoliosis, and which turned into spondylosis. I can't get the word together. But basically what that is when your spine pushed forward. So with that, it causes pain. So I understand, Cheska, what you mean with the chronic pain, because I have chronic pain, and the only way I could get rid of it if I go to Glory. And I'm not trying to go to Glory right now. So meds don't work. I was on all these different meds and it didn't work. And it's no use of being on medicine and it's just gonna get you hooked and it's not doing what it's supposed to do. So I just thugged out the pain. I have sleepless nights. When I turn over, I have to actually hold on to something to flip over. That's how bad my pain. My lower back it locks up. So when sorry y'all, I'm trying to think.
No, that's okay, because I feel writing as you're thinking, you should write these points down that you're going to talk about, because I like how you came in. I like how you started, you know, how you spoke about, you know, in high school, I was very, very active. And you know what happens after you leave high school, you're not as active as you once were. Right. And that's like everybody, right? So you weren't as active as you once were. You have kids, you have a child, you have children. So you start gaining extra weight. And on top of the weight gain, you already had physical body pains and issues because of your scoliosis, right? So now you're speaking about the scoliosis and the pain that you're having with that. And now you can get into talking about what made you decide to make a difference about this pain.
Okay. And also, to add on, I realized that I'm lactose intolerant. Every time I eat any type of dairy, I'm constipated. I get pain in my sides. When I try to use the bathroom, it's a struggle to the point I walk out with a headache. So the bathroom was never my best friend. So, at the age 25 or so, yeah, 25 all the way up to now, I've been trying to figure out what can I do to, get through this pain that I'm experiencing. And I noticed a lot of people was talking about CBD, but I never paid, too much attention to it until one day I was on Facebook and Kalani friend posted a story about the Forex. And I was like, look like I know her. And I clicked on it, and next thing you know, I was up all night looking down Kalani page, and then I seen the CBD. So I'm like, well, let me see what the hype is about. So Kalani mentioned that she has sciatic pain. So that caught me right there. Because of my back issues, I gained another problem, which is sciatic pain, which
Okay. So right there, you see how me speaking about sciatic is what caught you? Hey, Paula, we missed you, girl. How me speaking about my sciatica has caught you. That's why it's so important that we are really truthful and honest to these people, because we don't know what's going to help them. We don't know what these people are suffering from, because a lot of people suffer from the same problems that we all got. The weight gain after school, the sciatic pain, the acne, the can't get rid of the fat even though you working out. Like, we all got issues that everybody suffers from. Pre-diabetic, right? So that's why it's important to talk about these things. I'm sorry to cut you off. You can keep going because you're doing
no,
great.
to my partner, put her phone on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're doing great.
So I ended up realizing what time it was. I said, oh no, I got to get out this bathroom. And I ended up writing Kalani, and she ended up writing me back once she realized that I did write her. And so happened Coach Stormy had an event with Dirty Diana, that's her Instagram name, in Tamarack on a Sunday. And I was like, you know what, Auntie, let's go. It was free, so why not take advantage? So went to the event, and I met Coach Stormy, Manaya, Trenton, and everyone there. And they got me. So I started following, I got an Instagram, started following everybody who had any type of TLC or T at their name, because I wanted to learn more. So I ended up joining the business because every we have residual bills, so we need residual money coming through. So I tried the products, and I seen what it did to my sciatic, and it lessened my pain like so much. I do not go through pain every second of the day. Only went through pain today once because I picked up my daughter, and that was too much weight on me to the cause. But I was like, you know what? I'm joining this business. I see what it do. It's nothing like all the other, companies that's out there. So this is it. So here I am on my CBD lemon and my NutriVerse that I take daily, twice a day, and it has changed my life and changed the pain that I was experiencing.
Awesome. Another round of applause. Yes, this is great. This is gonna help everybody. We gonna be practicing this every day. Y'all gonna get tired of hearing everybody's same story, but we gonna get it down until the launch, okay? Because I can see the nervousness that everybody still have, and we all sisters, y'all. We shouldn't be nervous in front of each other. What I understand is because we gotta, like, literally, this is something that's new to a lot of people, so we're growing to, like, get ourselves comfortable so that when we do the launch, like, you guys are comfortable. Okay, you're gonna have still be nervous, of course, but you just have a little bit more comfortability because you're confident in what you're saying. So definitely write some of those key points down that you spoke of, Kenya, because there's some really good key points that you spoke of that you want to bring to people's attention and, like, emphasize it.
I forgot to mention about the lactose. Now that I'm going to the bathroom, the way I go to the bathroom, only thing I got to do is one slight push, and we already know it's coming out
Oh,
like
girl,
crazy.
yes. We know
So there's
it.
no more headaches. Thank you, Lord. No more constipation is coming on out like I should. So I'm
Yes.
currently eating.
Yeah, people gonna want to hear that because we got a lot of people that probably give themselves headaches in the toilet. That's why. Okay, so that's really good. People need to hear that. So we got 4 more minutes left. Who's next? Miss Cynthia, you looking right at me in the middle. And keep somebody just keep moving to the middle.
I guess. All right, love. I'm from Miami. I am 34 years old. You know how you guys always get inside a relationship and you be like 125 and then you be with each other for like a year or so, do you realize you like 150, 160? That was my issue right there. So me and my boyfriend, we sit down. I see him order this box or whatever. I don't know what it is. He talking about he supposed to be losing weight. So I said, okay, cool. Because he started getting a little belly. And I told him, look, we got to figure this out because I ain't met you this way. And you ain't met me this way. So we going to have to go ahead and slim back down. So he's taking it. And then I realized his stomach is getting smaller. So I started stealing his teeth because I was like, he ain't going to miss all this that's in the bag. He ain't going to know it's all gone. So I started stealing it. And I realized, you know what? I started losing weight, and at the same time, I'm always constipated every single time I go to the bathroom. It's so annoying. So when I was able to actually go every day, because I usually go maybe once a week, and that's really, really bad. That's horrible for somebody.
Girl, you better be like, who else is going once a week out here and not every day?
Exactly. So I was like, you know what? I go every single day now. And then I have 2 kids. You know, you got 2 kids. You want them all that you got down now? Not anymore. Because my stomach is completely flat. I'm walking down the street and people ask me, what gym you go to? TLC. Because I haven't stepped in the gym not once. And I understand that I need to start working out. But to tell you the truth, I'm one of those that have not stepped in the gym. And you got people that's out there that don't want to step in the gym.
Yes, exactly. And that's why you got to talk about it, girl. For the people that have not worked out, that's important. Thank you for saying that.
And still able to lose weight. So with the tea, I said, you know what? I started researching the products, and I said, you know what? I'm just gonna sign up. And once I signed up, Kai texted me, was like, I don't even know who you is.
I just looked at my back office. I'm like, somebody I don't know just joined as a distributor. I never see her name before. I don't know who this is. So I text them. I'm like,
yeah, so I was like, exactly. So I said, you know what? I'm the type of person that I'm very driven. So I have more than one business. And I said, you know what? It won't hurt to add another one to the list. Now would it? To have some extra income, because I got 2 kids, I got a mortgage. We all have things that we have to pay for.
Yeah.
And it don't stop. Every month they still looking at you. COVID-19 is here, and guess what? Your mortgage is still looking at you that you still got to pay it. Mm-hmm. They might have assistance out there, but if you actually read the final print, it also tells you that after these 3 months, you have to pay all 3 months back at once.
Wow.
And most people cannot do that.
That's crazy. That's insane.
Well, yeah, you know, I work at a bank, so I read the fine line and print, and I'm like, ooh, a lot of people's houses are going foreclosure. Mm-hmm. Right after COVID-19. So if you don't read no fine prints, exactly that's what's about to happen.
Yes.
So it's like letting people know, like, hey, you're home. And if you're going to be quarantined, find you something else to be able to get into, to be able to do. Because I understand 10 million people in America lost their job. Yeah. And I ain't one of them.
Yep.
Because we're still home, we're still working, and we still getting paid. Texting customers, letting everybody know, like, hey, I have detox tea. I have it on hand. You ask me about it, I have it in my purse. Here you go.
Yeah.
I have the little thing of NutriBurst. I have a small one. If you need a big one, I got you as well. Yep. And then I just started the Resolution drops all day. I haven't ate until 6 o'clock today, and I wasn't starving.
It works. I've tried it. It works.
Yes. Like, if you would see how my day went today, it was freaking ridiculous. And I didn't even get a chance to eat. When I finally got a chance to eat, I didn't realize that it's 6 o'clock and I'm not starving at 11 like I normally am. Like 11 o'clock, I am a beast. Look at here. If you got an issue, you better take it with somebody else. I need to eat. 6 o'clock rolled around, and I'm like, you know what? I am good.